Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for January, what is this, the 14th through the 20th, guys. Exciting, exciting, exciting. This is going to be a general reading for those of you who don't know. There will be one card that I'm pulling in the topic of love. If you want a meatier, more detailed love reading, I will have a link in the description for the Sagittarius love video that I did. And because you guys voted for it, I'm going to do a mid-month love right after all of these videos are posted. So stay tuned for that as well. Let's see what's happening for this week, just in general. Other areas of life, Monday, Tuesday. Because I know we have other things we're concerned about, not just love. Here's Monday, Tuesday, Sagittarius. Oops, I guess that's your Wednesday, Thursday. It fell out, so it wants to come say hello. All right, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then one card for love. Your cards are a little bit shy. What's going on, Sagittarius? You guys shy this week? Are you being cautious? Are you being careful? All right, ooh, Monday, Tuesday, Sagittarius, Temptation. So Temptation really is a card about, sometimes it could be about getting stuck or getting trapped in our root chakra, in the lower chakras. Okay, so this is going to be more of the primitive or more of like the primal desires, right? So some of you Sagittarius, you might be having a hard time focusing on important things, like maybe you're wanting to focus on work, or maybe you're wanting to focus on other goals, but some of you might have some physical stuff going on where it's hard to concentrate. For other ones of you, because this is the Temptation card, and traditional tarot decks, this could be seen as the devil. Some of you are dealing with like a lot of insecurity or self-doubt that's coming up, or that's telling you that you're not good enough, or that you can't accomplish this, or that you can't make this happen. Because I think the energy for a lot of you last week in the reading was about like moving forward and staying on course. And then a lot of us got this really massive surge of positivity from the new moon and the partial eclipse that happened a few days after this past week, where we felt like really motivated to move forward with new plans and new ideas. And some of you Sagittarius, coming into the early part of the week, you might be feeling a little bit like scared or intimidated, like I don't know if I can handle this, or I don't know if I'm ready for it, or what if I mess up, or what if I make the wrong choices. Especially in your love reading for January, decisions were coming up. Decisions were a big theme for you guys. So some of you might be a little bit worried about taking action, and some of you might be worried about moving forward, or you're worried that you're going to make the wrong choice or the wrong decision. Some of you, I have to be honest, like you're being seduced by a situation or a person. And I don't just mean in terms of love. You might have a boss that's really like figured out how to sweet talk you, or how to stroke your ego, or how to like build you up and then break you down, and then build you up again and then break you down, so that you put up with low pay and working your butt off so that you don't go looking for another job. Some of you are feeling a little bit, I don't know if I want to use the word trapped, but you might be feeling hesitant to take action, or you might be feeling afraid to take action because you're doubting yourself in some way, and someone has maybe convinced you to be a little bit more of a hero than they actually are. All right, my dear, meditate on that. Your Wednesday, Thursday, Sagittarius, is patience, okay? And I don't think this is telling you that you shouldn't move forward with your plans. I think it's just more so telling you, do not be discouraged. And another thing I want to point out, this happened last week with a few signs, and it's happening with you guys now. You're having two major arcana cards coming back to back. Major arcana cards come in when we're in a really major life shift, when we're about to embark on a new journey, or something really big is about to happen for us, or we're going to learn a really big lesson that we needed to learn so that we can kind of graduate spiritually and have like better energy coming in. So those doors are opening up for you guys this week. Things are happening. So as you're beginning to believe in yourself, set reasonable expectations, my friends. Things are not going to change overnight. Maybe you already know that you're working a job where they're working your butt off and they're not paying you well. Well, you know, you're not going to like completely get out of debt and find a massive dream job happening overnight. Like, things are going to happen in a process. It's just important to put one foot in front of the other, keep taking the steps, keep showing up, right? Keep doing the work, and things are going to fall into place. And eventually you will feel like, oh my goodness, when did my life really improve? You're not going to realize the really drastic changes for the better that came in, because they came in very gradually. Okay, they came in very gradually. But you just need to keep moving forward and being patient and having reasonable expectations for yourself. Okay, be reasonable with you know, how much you can pull off and what amount of time. Okay, like don't expect for yourself to pull out these really massive miracles overnight, because it doesn't work that way. It may take some time, but you got this. You can do this. Your next card, my dears, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the High Priestess. And look, guys, all three of your cards are major arcana. Look at that. Massive shift. So you, Sagittarius, are definitely very, very strongly feeling the new moon energy we just had. We had that new moon energy that came in with the partial eclipse that came in, and that energy, we're going to be feeling it for the next 6 months. And based on these cards, Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you right now for you guys, even though this is a reading for the 14th through the 20th, I can tell you your next 6 months are going to be very up and down in terms of like you believing in yourself. I don't feel like they're going to be very up and down in terms of like bad luck or like you know, messed up things happening. I think it's more like you making decisions that, hey, you know what, I am going to go do this, and you're going to be all about it, and you're going to be feeling really strong about it. And then you might feel like even a few minutes later where you're like, oh well, that was a stupid idea, and that's going to be too hard, and who am I fooling, and who am I kidding? And so you're having this up and down happening for you the next 6 months. This week specifically, the High Priestess is coming up, and this is about you having an awakening. Your eyes are opening. You're beginning to see the truth in the situation. Some of you are even seeing through other people's BS, and your chakras are opening up, and it's a time of really learning to trust in your intuition. A lot of you Sagittarius might be like, well, I feel like I might be a little bit psychic, or I feel like I might have some intuition, or I'm an empath and I feel like I'm a healer, but maybe there are things that you kind of doubted or you downplayed. And something could be happening in the end of the week where you're picking up on this energy a lot stronger, and you're realizing that, hey, you know what? I do have a spiritual connection, and your angels and guides are trying to help you listen to it. They're trying to help you tap into it a little bit more. A warning I like to give people when I see the High Priestess card come up is, as you're connecting with these spiritual gifts and these abilities, other people begin sensing that there's something different about you. They might not be able to figure out that it's like a mystical thing, or that it's a psychic thing, or like a metaphysical thing, but they just sense that there's just something very different about you, and they want to be near it. It's like if you have a candle in a dark place and the moths just start coming out and they start rushing out the candle. They want to be near you. They don't know what you are. They don't understand what you are. There's just this magnetic pull, and they might come in flying really hard, really fast, and they might end up getting burned. And you might end up getting burned because, like, if you're trusting them, right? Like, they don't know what to do with you. They're chasing after you. They want you, but they don't know what to do with you once they catch you. So in that way, I'm just going to say, as you're having some people maybe show a lot of interest in you, let some time go by. Don't rush into anything, even though you might feel an intense magnetism, because chances are this person needs to catch up to where you are right now. You are like just this powerhouse of spiritual energy opening up, and that's making you very magnetic, and you have to let people kind of, you know, or you have to learn to just kind of weed people out as they're coming to you. Especially those of you who are healers, you're going to be attracting a lot of broken people, not just in love, but, you know, in friendships and in you know, family, whatever, what have you. You know, they're going to want to be calling you to talk off your ear. You might be taking the bus and the person next to you starts telling you their whole tragic life story. You're going to attract a lot of that energy. So you're going to have to learn how to, like, just, you know, be in control of that and be in control of like shielding yourself, right? And kind of limiting how much others can access you or like cord you or tap into you. Your love card for the week is the Hanged Man, right? So some of you are feeling like you need to make a big decision in love, but you might be on the fence, or you might be feeling like not a whole lot is happening, and it won't happen until you get very, very, very clear about what you want. This, when I see the Hanged Man, the universe is saying, look, we're getting ready to send you your order out. You put in an order some time ago. We're getting ready to ship it out to you. But take this moment now and double check it. Dot your I's, cross your T's. It's about to come on in. So make sure that this is what you want. The universe is giving you a timeout to get clear about what you want. Like I said, a decision needs to be made. That came up in your love reading. I'm going to do the mid-month in a couple of days. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll see what's happening with the energy there, if anything has shifted. But you all are going to have some really big decisions to make, whether you're staying in a relationship, whether you're giving somebody a chance, whether you're going to stay single or not. So this is a time for reflection, my dears. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. They might add more information. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. So make sure that you reach out and do that as well, and let me know if you need a private reading. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing. Every time you like, every time you comment, every time you share, that helps me a lot. I really appreciate you being here, and I really appreciate getting to know you guys, whether it's on social media or through doing private readings for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Take care. Till next week.